Okay, as promised, here is the video of the new ride for the channel. It is a 95. You'll have to excuse my last video where I called it a 96. That's my bad. It is a 95 Nissan 240SX. It is the S14 platform. As you can see, it needs a little bit of work. Not a big deal. That's going to be coming up shortly. My last video I showed you, I have the OG brand new unopened kooky front bumper. That is the brand new unopened kooky rear bumper. I also have brand new kooky projector glass lens headlights and bumper markers. I'm gonna order the fenders tonight because the fenders are actually super cheap, even for the OEM ones, and anything will look better than this. I think it was just like primed maybe. The hood was red underneath, I don't know. So yeah, I helped my buddy Nathaniel diagnose some stuff on his S50 E30. So I didn't really work on my car that much today, which is fine. I'm just doing a little bit of stuff right now. So there was a bunch of stickers on the windshield, the driver's side rear glass. So I've just been working on getting all that off. The windshield's pretty clean now. Has some imperfections from being a freaking 95. Yeah, there were stickers here too, but I got those off. And then there was one right by that air freshener on the dash. I was praying it wasn't covering something like a crack, and it wasn't. Perfect dash underneath, so I was happy about that. But you guys don't probably care about stickers and cleaning, so I'll give you some details on it. Obviously, it's sitting on RPF 1s with the SBC coating on it, kind of like the black chrome, I guess you'd call it. I can't remember what the specs are. I believe it's 18 by 9.5 in the front, 18 by 10.5 in the rear. That might be off by a ½ inch both ways. I can't remember what the exact specs are, but there's some decent tires on there. It's a 235/40 on the front. I think there might be a 265 on the rear. What the fuck is it? Oh, JK. It's just a 245 on the rear. Doesn't matter. Those are gonna change. So I'll probably keep the RPF ones just because they're dope and I like it. I'm either gonna have to lift the car up a little. It is also on BC coilovers, fully adjustable. So I might lift it up to get a fatter tire in there, or I might try and trade someone for a different set of RPF ones that have a higher offset that'll sit in a little more, so I can put a fatter tire on there. But we'll get to that down the road. Obviously it needs other stuff addressed first. So it is swapped. Let me pop the fucking head for you. Sorry, I don't have a camera guy. Get the rod in there really quick. You see that all right? Yeah, okay. So this is an RB25DET swap out of the R33 GTST Skyline. It runs really good. Usually these have at least like some kind of like at least a tick. I can't even hear the injectors ticking away, honestly. This is probably the quietest RB engine I've ever heard at operating temp. The guy dailied it for 6 years, so I was expecting a smooth running car, but I was actually super surprised when I test drove it just how smooth it was. In my last video I said it was breaking up a little bit up top. I drove it around today, it didn't seem to be doing that, so even when it was doing that, it wasn't a huge deal. It was just like one hiccup, so I'm sure it's nothing big. We can diagnose that at a later time. So it is the 5-speed R33 GTST gearbox. It has, I'm trying this light. It has a welded diff, but I'm not going to be running that much longer. When I bought the car, the guy had this OEM LSD. I'm gonna chuck that back in there. I'm not a fan of welded diffs. I'm not really, into drifting that much. So welded diffs were just never really appealing to me. I'll probably just sell it. Or I might keep it if I decide I want to do like road course and then do drifting. That'd be kind of cool to have a one size fits all type car, but then I might just end up being mediocre in both and not good at one. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. It is an SE package, so obviously it has power, everything, leather seats. The seats have seen better days, but I'm not really complaining. It's a 240 and it has leather, so. Door panel, that is kind of shot. It sucks because that's where you put your elbow when you're driving, or where you try to put your elbow when you're driving. I'll try to find a leather door panel. I don't know if I'll be able to, so I might have to create something to fill that and put a little cushion in there or something. But yeah, I'll figure that out. It came with a Grip Royal wood grain wheel. I wasn't really a fan of the wood grain. I'm gonna keep it though, just I like the feeling of it. It has an NRG hub and quick release too. Not really a fan of the neochrome, but I'm gonna keep it. There's no need to spend money when I don't need to right now. He was nice enough to include some new Grip Royal black hardware for me because his are kind of rusted out. So besides taking the stickers off and cleaning the windows, that is what I'm gonna do tonight. Put the new hardware in there. As you can see, the wheels are pretty much straight and the steering wheel is obviously not. So I'm going to rotate that orientation so it's sitting the way it should. Just little stuff tonight. Only had the car day, not even. So yeah, we're gonna be popping the videos out pretty quick on this one. Not really sure which way the mods are gonna go first. I don't really like how rough the front end is, so I might make sure all the normal maintenance stuff is addressed and there's no leaks or weird shit. I haven't seen anything yet, but I'm just gonna double check that. I'll let it drive it and sit it for a week. And if there's nothing weird, I'm gonna order the fenders anyway, but those are gonna get here and they'll sit. And then I'm gonna get the front end put back together with the new kooky shit. I'll put the kooky rear on, or I might not even put the kooky rear on because that rear is already nice. And then I think we're gonna do paint. So yeah, new fenders, bumpers, possibly a hood, and then paint, just because it looks super rough and it needs body work. This door over here, you can see how fucking dented and fucked up it is, but I also have another door that is in good condition and not all dented up. So put that door on. It'll still need some body work from the paint shop, but it won't need as much as if I left this door on and these shit fenders and bumper and hood, etc. So yeah, that's the plan right now. Fix the front end, get it painted. Obviously that's gonna be a huge process. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do any of the prep work myself. Definitely not gonna paint it myself because I want it to look good, and I've never painted a full car before. That might be something we can do in the future, but not with this. At least not the first round of paint. If I fucking crash it or end up breaking something, then maybe we'll pull that off and try and paint it separate. But for now, it's gonna get a professional job in a professional shop. I'm not gonna give away the color yet, just because I'm not dead set on it. I'm pretty sure I know the one I want, but I'm not 100% yet. So yeah, I just want to give you guys a quick update. I promised you guys a video today. So yeah, look forward to the upcoming stuff. Figured I'd show you guys this. The glass is broken on that one, but I am so stoked I got these. Isn't that crazy? These were never opened. The tape wasn't even cut until I'd cut it. What's even more amazing is it came with the freaking car. I'm just super stoked on the deal I got for this, and it drives amazing. No hiccups, no idle surge, no stalling out when you come to a stop. And that's rare for a swap 240 in my opinion. So yeah, I hope you guys are as excited as I am. I'm looking forward to continuing this build. Like I said, front end paint work. I probably won't take too many videos of the maintenance stuff, but when I start getting the new parts in and some real work starts getting done, I'll post up more videos. All right, thanks guys.